What's up guys, this is Coach Ray and today we're going to talk about myofascial release or self-massage for your forearm flexor muscles. Forearm flexor muscles are all the muscles on this part of your arm that flexes your wrist and your fingers. And if you're an arm wrestler like me, or you're into climbing or grip sport, these muscles are going to get overworked. They're going to get tight. You're going to have some spots where it's very painful. So basically you're getting a little bit of muscle knots in your muscles. So what you should do, and I recommend this for everyone, after not every training session you have to do this, but if you have severe problems, basically you find a spot, you touch it and it's very tender and you feel pain there, then you need to do these techniques that I'm going to show you. If you just want to stay healthy, I recommend at least once or twice a week spend 5-10 minutes on working on your forearm flexor muscles, because we use them so much in our daily activities and everything else that you need to have some massage on your forearms. If you're an arm wrestler, it's a must, because you will eventually have some big problems. What we have here on table is some equipment that I'm going to show you how to use and which I recommend. So first, let's start with the balls. So we have different variations. So this has a little bit of triggers at the end. This is called a peanut. This is physio ball, and this is just a normal tennis ball. If you don't have physio ball or something similar, get a tennis ball. The ball shouldn't be like really hard. It should be a little bit flexible. This is made of rubber, so rubber gives in a little bit. You don't want anything to be made of, I don't know, metal or something like that, because then it's gonna get very painful. You don't want to do extra damage to your muscles, to your fibers. So working with physio balls, it's very easy, and you manage the tension, you manage the stress you're putting your arm under. So basically you're putting all your forearm flexors here. At start, I just like to move around, just look around, like where are there some spots. And when I find a spot, I will stay there and I will move in very small circles, like this. So you're working on that muscle, but sometimes it won't get loose. Sometimes you will just hold it here and you feel that it lets go and it's free. Sometimes you will feel that it gets worse and it doesn't help. So then you need to do active release. Active release is basically muscle is stationary, but you're moving it like this. So the ball is pressing on a point where you feel the tension and you're just opening up and closing your arm. This is the best way to do it. Every time I find a spot where I feel something, I just do this. Slow movements. It shouldn't be like this. It should never be fast. You shouldn't work on your forearms like this. It always should be slow. Another thing to remember is never go on bone. Like we have a bone right here, ulnar, don't go there. Stay away from the bones. Don't go on a bone, move around on the soft tissue. Never go on a bone or press on a tendon. You want to just work on your muscles. Tendons sometimes going to tell you that they're painful and you feel pain there, but it's still muscle. You know, you cannot release tendon. So work here, small circles, and like every time I'm gonna finish a workout, I'm gonna have a ball. I'm gonna just work around, and if it feels pretty good, and right now I don't have any tender spots, fine. I'll just move on and do something else. But as soon as you feel something, you want to get rid of it. Another thing, if you're gonna do this next day or 2 days after you finish like hard forearm workout, everything is going to be painful. But those are pain of the muscle. Muscle is growing. It's been basically, there are muscle tears in your fibers, so it's growing, and that's why you feel the pain. If the pain stays after 2-3 days, that means you have a knot there. But like working on your forearms, and this will prevent a lot of injuries. This I know a lot of guys that like they haven't done forearm release in years, and they do these techniques and they suddenly feel amazing. They're like, oh, I have no problems there. So I recommend getting physio ball. These last longer and these are much better, but good alternative is tennis ball. Peanuts are great because you can have a little bit bigger space. You can even put the bone in between. So right here the ulnar bone goes between, and you work on the other sides where it's usually hard to get there. So this is basically, we made it by ourselves. These are 2 tennis balls together, held together by the physio tape. So you can make it by yourself. These I don't really like, but sometimes you want to find those spots if there's something really painful to work there. Again, I, as usual, posted all the links in the description where you can order these if you want one. Foam rollers are great also for the same thing. You can also work, but you're gonna work on a bigger area, and it will not be as good as working with a ball, but it's better than nothing, you know. So you can work with this, and it will help you with your forearm flexors. Another alternative is fat grips. So again, these are made from rubber, so it's gonna give in, and it will be on less space. So if you find some spots, you can work it out with this one. So it works just as well. Again, don't go on a bone. So some guys I have seen working with the handles, and I would not recommend this. Get a handle and get a piece of towel, wrap the towel around the handle, boom, and now you can work. And now it's basically just like this. So again, here, small movements, little circular movements to one side, to the other side, active release from your forearm. So work around, and again, these are super important things to do. People neglect these, people forget about these, people think that all the problem is in your tendon. The muscles that move this tendon are right here, and you need to take care of them. For us, the greatest thing has been these. I will say how it is. We use balls when the spot is so deep that you cannot really get in with the percussion machine. So with these ones, if you work with them, again, it's the same thing. You never move fast. You don't go like this over your muscle. You don't do that. You go really, really slow. Again, you find the spot, and with these, it's much faster, and I feel the nuts don't come back if I release them with this than with the physio balls. In my opinion, recovery for your forearms, same as it's training. The key is not to do the same thing. So I will not always work with this. I will change it with the ball, and then I'm gonna sometimes do both of them, a little bit of physio ball and then back to percussion machines. But again, I highly recommend having at least some of this equipment. It lasts you years and really benefits your health. Next video, I'm gonna talk about forearm extensor muscles, so muscles that move your hand up. And very interesting subject. A lot of people have big problems with their extensor muscles, and I'm going to show you how to take care of them and how to get rid of those problems permanently. If you're watching this video and you're thinking like, I have seen this somewhere before, because about 2 years ago I made a video very similar to this, but now I have more knowledge and I wanted to put more info in this video than I did in a previous one. This is a very important subject, and people keep forgetting. People think that all it is training, going hard and watching videos. It's not. It's taking care of yourself. It's being healthy for the longest time possible. So if you have any more questions, please leave a comment down below. Stay strong, be healthy, and love arm wrestling.